Hello and welcome to another game collection video. Today, it's the best of the rest. And the forgotten shit that I completely ignored. Well, we're gonna start here with good old Pokemon Ruby. And my GameCube. Yeah, Game Boy stack. Ruby. Played this game for 140 some odd hours. I'd say it was pretty good. Crash Bandicoot, The Huge Adventure, Universal Interactive, Brown. Anyways, licensed by Nintendo. Apparently my battery is low while I'm making this video. Spider-Man 3. I was originally going to buy it on PS2, but then my PS2 didn't work and I had to have my grandfather clean it. So, I got it on Game Boy. I still have the original box, too. With the game booklet in it and all that, too. Top Gear Rally. This game is difficult. If you get to the later stages. I guess it's alright. Not the best racing game I've ever played, definitely. Spyro Attack of the Rhinehots. This game is great. I actually beat this game twice in 2 days. Lovely, lovely, lovely game. Especially for a game on Game Boy. Yu-Gi-Oh! The Eternal Duelist Soul. Even though, I think when I load up the game, it says, like, Duel of Roses or some stupid shit like that. I don't know. I haven't played this game in a while. I remember I was really good at it. Dragon Ball Z Boo's Fury. I played this game for 100 some odd hours too. And then the unthinkable happened. My Game Boy ran out of power while I was saving. Dun dun dun. And I was like, no. That was a depressing day. Oh well. Tony Hawk Underground. Own it on GameCube and Game Boy. Never beat this version. I beat Tony Hawk Underground in like an hour and a half. It's really good. I got really, really good at that game. Texas Hold'em Poker. Yep. Oh, one more thing about the Tony Hawk GameCube edition. I always remember it being one unique game because you could drive vehicles. Like drive cars. Like I remember you got to drive a limo. Anyways, Dragon Ball GT Transformation. I still have the original box for this too. I wanted it because I was a big Dragon Ball fan. The original Mystery Dungeon Red Rescue Team. This game is pretty difficult. Pretty annoying. But extremely original for what it was going for. I wish I would have seen the ending. Maybe one day somebody will do a playthrough like Chugga Conroy will find a way to do a playthrough of it. Super Mario World speaks for itself. BattleBots Design and Destroy. Just a BattleBots game. I remember, was it on like Spike TV? Wasn't it called like TNN back then? Yeah. Pokemon Heart Gold, the only game I actually still own from my Nintendo DS. I don't even play my Nintendo DS. My grandmother used it as an alarm clock. Anyways, it's Heart Gold. I wish I had an original copy of Gold. In fact, my buddy's actually looking for one right now. And then we have a random PSP UMD video for Lords of Dogtown. I actually like this movie. I watched this thing a lot. Back when I still had my PSP. And then I sold my PSP to get PS3 games. We've got the Wii version of SmackDown vs. Raw 2010. I played the shit out of this game. 2010. I also own 2011 and WWE 12. Bully. Definitely one of my favorite Rockstar games of all time. Scholarship Edition too. And I played it on Wii. On Wii you can't even tell the difference. It's just like a regular game. I think the only difference is like graphically. And that's when comparing it to the Xbox. Also have the map in here. The map and the poster. Just think it's a map. Yeah, it's a map. Should hang that up one time. Maybe one day I'll get around to collecting all the Rockstar game posters. Maximo, a game from my childhood that pissed me off, but man did it make me happy at times. This game's fun. If you haven't played this game, go try it because it's worth the shot. Hitman Blood Money, the last Hitman game to come out. I actually got this for $5 at a pawn shop. Think about that. I got this for $5 at a pawn shop back when I got San Andreas and a wireless controller. And for $5, this game is great. Dave Mirra's Freestyle BMX 2. It's probably the best BMX game besides Tony Hawk American Wasteland. Yeah, it's true. But has everything in it. Good game too. Once you get the hang of the controls. Fight Night 3. Probably the best boxing game on PS2. Unless you like the Ready to Rumble games. Because I heard the Ready to Rumble games were alright. But, yeah. Don't you wish you could punch people in the face like that and knock them out instantly? I do. Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. I actually own 2 copies of this. I don't know where the other one is. Still been mapping it. But yeah, I got 2 copies of this at a pawn shop for $5 because they didn't know that 2 discs were in the same box. Can't trade that in a GameStop. Don't care. Good game. I'm gonna save this one for later. I have a story about that one. SmackDown vs. Raw 2007 with Triple H, Rey Mysterio, John Cena, Batista, and Tori Wilson on the cover. This was when they started fading into where the game was good. Like SmackDown vs. Raw 2006 was absolutely fantastic, but this is where they started to get like, yeah, like really good. I don't even know what I was trying to go for there. A jam pack from Winter 2001. Think about that. A jam pack from Winter 2001. I know it's probably not that rare because like probably thousands of people have this thing. But I even still have the PlayStation Underground thing. Yep. See when this expired. Doesn't even say. So I guess that means I could still send this in and they'd be like, hey, PlayStation Underground. Yeah. Zelda Collector's Edition. Yeah. I wanted this so bad. I know it's worth a good amount of money now. Like, this itself, just the disc, is worth at least $50. Because it's really hard to find. I got it for $30 at GameStop. I'm lucky I did. Def Jam Fight for New York. Probably the best Def Jam game. I mean, how many people are going to disagree? And I know if anybody ever sees this in the future when I'm actually watched by people, they'd be like, no, it's Def Jam blah 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 blah. Metal Gear Solid 2. Probably one of my top 10 favorite games of all time. Raiden. Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater, my all-time favorite game. This game is fantastic. If you don't like this game, there's probably something wrong with you. And I know that somebody is going to appear in the comments and be like, man, that game sucks dick. Alright, here we go. Yeah, random God of War book in here. Anyways, this is Devil May Cry 3 Special Edition. It's the one where you can play as Virgil after you beat the game. This is regarded as one of the hardest console games of all time. This game is hard as fuck, okay? This game will rip you a new butthole. It's hard. I got to the part where you have to fight every single boss again with like 1 life. It's a pain in the ass. Trying to get this open. Try not to run out of time. Urban Chaos, Riot Response. You may be asking yourself, what is this game? Well, this is what Rocksteady did before they made Batman. And these games are great. This game is absolutely fantastic. Thank you, Rocksteady. You made this, and then you made Batman. And Batman's awesome, and this game is awesome. Brothers in Arms, Road to Hill 30. I believe this is the first game. Case is all fucked up because I got out of GameStop. But, book's still intact. Game still works. Old game, too, dude. Like, this game's from, like, 2004, 2005. Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 3. My favorite Dragon Ball Z game of all time, besides maybe Sagas. And Mega Man Anniversary Collection, which has Mega Mans 1 through 8, plus 2 Japanese Mega Mans. And I'm too lazy to get it open. Oh, great, I broke my case. Wondrous. Oh, well. Fix it. Mega Man. That's what happens when you try to open shit with one hand. And this is Extermination. I hunted this motherfucker down for forever. I remember it was on the Jam Pack demo disc, and I wanted it so bad because I thought it was awesome. And then I got it, and I never really got around to playing it that much. It's a good game, though. I will admit. And it's one of the most original games. This was actually a launch title for the PS2 in America. And it's one of the most original games I've ever seen. And now for the new stuff. For the new pickups that I did recently. NBA Live 09, because I wanted a newer NBA Live game. Mass Effect 2. Need to get Mass Effect 3 sometime. And Marvel 3. I guess this is it for Game Collection's Best of the Rest. I gotta go, because I don't know if this is going to be able to upload to YouTube. Bye.